What? Country. It was
Country.
well, I was gonna see you in Houston, but you gotta let it calm down over there first.
Yeah.
You know, good
They
country,
just crazy.
Alabama. You know,
That's what I know.
yeah, good.
Them country. Oh, country.
Yeah.
That's good with their hands. Don't mind sweat. Got a little oil coming off their dog.
You won't think they been outside changing them transmissions at night.
My dad, listen, my daddy did it. I watched him do it.
Now, you got to be careful now, because I'm going to need you to know how to get that out. You just can't walk around with that just there all the time. I like you to use your hands. I need you to do everything. If you get them add on to this house,
right.
you change that oil, do all of that.
Yeah, because my father was something like
that. But we got to, you know, when it's time to get that Sunday clean on.
Oh, yeah.
That Frankie Berry
No. That's a must.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Well, you know, I got a lot of men I see chiming in right now.
Uh-huh.
And, just gonna tell us what you're looking for.
Oh, wow. God-fearing. Ambitious.
First, foremost.
Listen, God-fearing. Because if you don't love God, you're not going to be able to love me. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Because that love is unconditional. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. You're not going to get 100% in a man, and I understand that.
Oh,
but the puzzle that I am and the piece that I need, there's got to be an intricate piece. Because I'm a handful. And I was asking my girlfriends, I was like, am I too much? I mean, what is it?
Girl, I done asked about 55. Look,
like, this is me.
Look, I done asked about 1 million people there.
This is me.
But you're 40. So tell the truth. What you was looking for at 20 changed.
I'm not looking for it now.
At 40.
No.
I just want to make sure, because I had to change too.
Yeah. Because it was physicality for me back in the day. Like,
well, you gotta keep the physical.
No.
That's what keeps it going.
Keeps it going.
But it was just like my list was ridiculous. Now,
was it?
Yes, Lord. Yes, it was. I really needed guidance.
Yeah.
So you drop the list, and then therefore the options becomes a little bit more, you know, visual to be able to see some things that you probably would not see if you're looking for something else.
Yeah, and he cannot be intimidated by what I do, by what I have going on, because I've noticed that a lot of guys are very intimidated.
You got to date older. Young ones.
But guess who all come to me? The
young
ones.
Babies.
The millennials.
Oh, the millennials is
they
rough.
terrible.
Yeah, they was the one that didn't really get that good coming up. And now they want that for them older people.
Okay.
That's it.
That's what
they
they
didn't
want.
get it coming up.
And now
so they looking for the older woman to give them that. Because, you lacking in a few areas. So you got to go to that older that's settled. They know what they want.
Settled. But he got to have a little energy, though.
No bad back. No
weak knees. No popping no kid. The child.
No going to bed at 8.
I can't.
Allergic to air.
No.
Allergic to the outside.
The
outside air.
No.
Well, you got to get you a.
I gotta make my list out again, because I haven't done it in a while. Because I was just like.
Well, you got to sit down and write what you need and then what you want.
That's true.
Because there's a difference between that need and that want. So once you sit down and you get them needs taken care of, now your needs at 40, you know, it's a little different than at 25.
Yes,
and then that extra, just so happen if he got this, I'm good. Yeah. But it's an 80-20.
Yeah.
It just depends on what part of that 100 your 80 is coming out of.
He got to be a family man too, because he got to love my son.
Kids?
Like no more than 3. But if he come with more than 3 in, I don't know. I'll work with him.
You want more?
You know, I said, here's the thing. If I marry somebody without any kids and he wants kids, I'll do it. I'll oblige him, because I'm his wife. I'm supposed to, you know, give him a child.
But if he already got
kids and he just, let's just
put together and ride out.
Yeah, let's just go.
Because at 40, it's hard to start over.
You hear me? That means by the time I'm 50, that baby gonna be 10.
He ain't gonna want me to drop him off at school. You know, your kids don't want you dropping you off. You know, you get 55, 60.
They don't want that.
And they ain't gonna really.
But I'm a cool mother though. Yeah. So I think by 50, I'm gonna be good. I'm still gonna be good. But this one here, he don't like when I pull up.
Right there,
he don't like when I pull up with the music blasting. He turns it down. Mom, don't do that.
Role reverse. Okay, come on, somebody. Yeah. So I can see that.
Yeah.
So you 40. You got about 3 more, 4 years.
Yeah. I got 3, 4 more kids.
Yeah. Now I get this body right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If I go ahead and get it all the way right, like I'm planning on.
Old stuff don't heal as good as new stuff.
That's right. It takes time.
It takes time.
You hear me?
And money.
And money.
Yes.
And munties.
So looking for God fearing. You know, you ain't got no height requirement, do you?
You know, I want them a little tall. I don't like dark.
Do you? You like chocolate?
Good boss.
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
Reese's.
Twix. Kit Kat.
Snickers.
Almond Joy. We need that. We gotta have that Almond Joy. And that's all I'm gonna say about that because there's kids in the building.
Yeah.
You gotta have that good old Almond Joy.
Almond Joy.
Well, I just tried that.
Really?
Well, I'm lying.
Uh-oh.
I tried it once, but I didn't really try that sample.
Okay.
Then I'm trying.
Okay.
You know what's the difference between you sample and you
Sample,
trying? I'm trying it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of over there with the cream. You know the real caramel.
Mm-hmm. I'm good. You see him? You see the color?
Well, you know I'm too light now. I can't go too dark.
Yeah, girl.
Or we gonna look like we,
No.
Then I can't go too light, and then we're gonna like sisters and brothers.
Y'all are. So you just so you got to go in between that cherry.
But I was in the in between for a long time.
Okay.
So then I kind of stepped out the in between and went towards the chocolateness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like chocolate.
Yeah, I'm allergic to chocolate, so I think that's why I stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would tear my face up by 24 hours. So I really just didn't go too far because I just want to make sure I was safe.
Yeah,
Wait. I got a cough. So maybe we won't answer that question.
Well, because I'm a thick girl, so I can't be too. But I want somebody. Well, here's the thing. I want somebody to be healthy and kind of physically fit. About 225.
They're young. They need to be physically fit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see nobody out of. Well, let me stop.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, physical fit is good. You want somebody that can
because I work out.
You want that young back.
Yeah.
Good back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody that just actually goes in the gym and not drive
there
by
you
the
go.
gym.
Because I want us to work out together.
There.
I would love that.
Working out together? That's good.
Yeah, businessman,
You want a boss.
I want a boss. I do. Because I'm a boss.
Yeah, you definitely want me dating Atlanta. I'm just sitting here just adding this up for you, sister.
It's not going to work.
Well,
that's why I've been here 3 years. And guess how many dates I've been on?
Probably 3.
How you know? Once a year.
Girl, I've been here 18 years. I could write a book on about dating in Atlanta. I can tell you how many more dates you gonna get for Christmas.
Listen, they had me looking at myself like, am I not pretty? What am I not
I can
doing?
write a book about dating in Atlanta. That's what I really need to stop the book I'm writing. Let's talk about that dating.
Dating in ATL.
Sure. We'll talk about that after.
Okay.
But yeah, so you want you might be you gotta get them when they first get here. Let me just give you some positive inspiration so you won't. Let's keep hope alive. There's an average of 279 people that move here a daily basis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Statistics. When I first moved here, the numbers was very low. There's between 200 and 279 people that moves to the Georgia.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? Now, in the midst of that ain't all us.
Right.
Now, you check the other box.
Mm-mm.
Okay, don't worry about it. I don't need to. Not yet.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, not saying that they ever have to do that.
Right.
But it's gonna have to be a backup plan.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to. I'm not biased.
Yeah, I said that at first, but then I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm real good now.
Okay.
So, but just keep that in mind. The older you get, you think about that.
Right.
But that's not all us.
Okay.
So the fact that that many people are moving to Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have some that come to Atlanta, and you're going to get it from Chicago, D.C., New York, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, like all over. Everybody moves to Georgia. Now what you got to do, you got to get them as soon as they get here.
Okay.
So you got to get them before they go to Magic City, before they go to Onyx, and before they get to seeing too much Fifth Plaza and Lennox.
Well, that's what
you got to get them before they go to Bulldogs.
What is that?
Gate Club.
Oh.
So you just gotta make sure.
You just told me something new. I didn't even know, y'all.
Yeah, you gotta get them before they go to them places. Cause then it's gonna be kind of hard to really get them because they're gonna be that got. And I'm like, Tyler Perry, you gotta get them before they get got.
Jesus. Thank you.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, there's people coming here, but you just gotta get them at the right time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to say I was gonna put a sign up at the airport. Or either start hanging out at the
airport. What was your sign going to say?
I can't say that on air.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, and a babysitter right there. I got
But it's like you just, do I need to hang out at the airport, get them when they're here? Do I need to go down to the DMV? And hey, when just what you got to do.
DMV might be a good place.
Yeah, because they trying to get
that sign up.
But the good thing, you want them at the DMV because some of them get here and they can't go to DMV.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
That's that part of being a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have your shit together. So you want to, I don't know, sis. I'm gonna have to think. But you a handful too. I feel it. I know I'm a handful. Oh, I tell them quick. Look, this might not be really what you think you want.
Right.
But if you feel the need, and once you get kind of in the seat, if you want to pull out, I'm good with that. Yeah, it's a handful. My mom will tell you.
I noticed a lot of, well, I guess a lot of people, they're not honest. I come in straight honest. Look, this is what I got, this is what I am. And I'm just like, why? There's no reciprocation of that. Like, people just really fabricate and create these.
This is the prime example right there.
Oh, is it?
I'm going to leave John alone before you get
John.
started. Yeah, John, yeah. See, we have a man in the room that I always like to take up.
See,
I'm going to tell
for all the
you tell the truth?
men in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Now, that one right there will have a conversation and takes up for the worthless,
she'll be here another 30 minutes.
Disrespectful, fake flossing men.
Fake flossing. Call them flossers.
Fooleries.
No,
the flossy foolery.
Yes. Yeah, he be out there. That's the ringleader.
Oh.
I'm the good one.
Yeah,
you the ringmaster.
I'm the good one.
Ain't no good one. You said good one.
Good one.
So he's so shady he's still with them, but he just added an adjective to say he one of the good ones.
Well, tell all the ladies, don't never think it's their fault. Because it ain't but like 3% of men here real anyway.
3% men here in Atlanta. That is so
We like an endangered species.
So the 3%, y'all got 5 to 1?
No, it's 17 to 1. Where you been?
17 to 1?
Yeah.
Yes, where you been?
Girl, no!
It's 17 to 1 in Atlanta. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Fuck the struggle. Excuse my language. The competition is real. Then come the struggle. You got to recognize the competition and get your shit together. Then you gonna feel that struggle. Then you gotta lap back around and getting it together.
No.
Baby, let me tell you, it's so many black, successful, independent women in Atlanta that's single. That
yeah, I have heard that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was selling it for almost 4 years in this city. It was the best 4 years of my life.
Listen, it's been the best years of my life. And God has his way. He has his way. So thank you, God.
Yeah. He held me. He
held
held my hand in 4 years.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, I'm glad I was in Atlanta and was doing it, because I'd have been somewhere else. Girl, that lasted 6 months.
Yeah.
But it was just like,
I
would just wait because it was just too much. I didn't want to get caught up in the foolery. You meet somebody, they fake.
Yeah.
They put the vision that you see somebody and you meet them as, after about 6-7 months, 99% of the time, something ain't what you thought it is.
Yeah.
I don't care who. It's not going to be 100% of what you thought it was when you met them. They're going to hold it up for a while, but then they're going to get tired of trying to holding it up. Then you're going to be hanging around them for a while. Then you're going to, they're going to let their guard down. Then some shit going to happen. Then they got to tell you the truth. Because then you're smart and you're going to start figuring something out. Well, why do you keep this? Well, why you don't never do this? And why do you watch how people move? It's going to let you know their storyline ain't right. So, and everybody here, they do that. You got to be a cheerleader for yourself. Who else going to, cheer you on? But the thing about it is, when you open up them books, half of them ain't got nothing on their pages. But that book cover fire as hell. That book cover will have you.
You want to buy all of
them on the shelf.
You want the whole shelf.
You standing in line trying to get that book. And then be wanting a refund.
Can I send them all back?
You see,
return to sender.
You see, he ain't saying that.
No, he ain't saying
that. That's true.
Wow. He agreed.
Thank y'all for helping me.
Yeah.
I thought it was me. Thank you for
But then you got to keep the women off of it.
I haven't had that.
It's coming.
No. Don't say that. That's terrible.
It's coming.
Listen.
It's coming.
No carpet munching. None of that.
I ain't heard it.
Yeah, that's what my grandma used to say.
Girl, you with that. John, that's for your time.
I mean, to each his own, but that's not.
You know
that's
what?
Not my story.
You know how they say hurt people hurt people?
Of course, I say it all the time.
That's really what it is.
Hurt people hurt.
Because now in relationship, nobody trusts each other 100%.
Yeah, no.
Or they willing to put both feet in it. It's kind of
that's true though.
You kind of pair.
I've been like that from day one.
Yeah. So it's like you'll never ever it'll never be complete until you know what I'm saying?
Yourself.
And then you gotta find that person that's on the same
same level.
That's the only way.
Well,
and they gotta want what you want.
Exactly. Well, this will be a lonely road, because I ain't doing it.
And even though you were celibate, I tried that. I still lonely.
Oh, you gonna be lonely.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't get over that. I felt like I was being punished.
Yeah.
No,
God,
but
you
but
punishing
let
me?
me tell you what happened is the energy that you would put into calling somebody, saying hello, checking on somebody,
Right.
dating somebody, telling somebody where you going, what you doing,
What
when
you
you
doing, how
coming
you
back,
doing. Yeah.
how you doing,
The
celebrate, and calling your phone, making sure it's so like none of that. So
I
the
ain't even
energy
like
that
that.
you was putting into that, you put into your business, you
Yeah.
put into yourself,
And
you
there
put into
you
your
go.
family,
That's
you
a
put
good
into
point.
your kids. When I tell you my career went to a whole nother level, opened up 2 businesses, still got them. Time trips with my kids, putting memories, my mother, my family.
Yeah.
The time that I put into that, I would have not done it. And I'm not saying he would have been a clutch or a ticks on a dog's ass. You know how you will get that, or just tap dancing on that nerve. I'm not saying that he would have been there, but it would have just been an additional party. And at that time, I didn't want nobody else on my team. I cleaned the team because I keep a dream team.
Yeah.
I
did a seminar for blended families, and that came from the perspective of a single woman, single mother, you know, in business and doing. But really, when you're single, you do if you don't have. And I'm not saying that it's a distraction, but you do have more time to focus on yourself and get yourself together. And if you're a single mother with with kids, spend time with them and take them on trips. Like you said, on
relationships
trip.
work.
Exactly.
Yeah, they work, and some people require additional work, and then sometimes it just click. Yeah. It's just there. But then some people are more needy than others, and some people not as simple. I consider myself to be too simple till it's hard.
Girl, if I ain't sitting beside myself, because I always call myself simple, complicated.
I'm so simple, but it's so hard for people to understand what will get you far if you do this. Now you can get over there, but you're gonna have a rough ass ride getting there. But if you do, just understand me. It's so simple, but it's hard because they just don't seem to get it. You know what I'm saying? But if they just get it, it's like the whole.
Well, do you communicate it though? Because that's the only way.
See, I don't repeat myself. So when I communicate it,
you sound like my best friend.
You need to.
If I tell you one time, then
if I say I don't like that, I don't allow that, I don't want that, let me do this, I'm not gonna keep saying it. And I just.
But sometimes it take people a lot because we're all different, And
ain't nobody that goddamn slow. I don't care what you say.
I'm not gonna keep telling you. Do you need a sign?
So then you have to teach them.
You need the opposite.
I need the opposite.
But you got a lot of same. Cause
that's
let me
boring.
Say, like some
the opposite
people,
of me is boring.
Yeah, some people might have patience.
Yeah.
Then this one don't got no patience. So when it come together, it's like a light switch, positive, negative, it works.
Positive, negative.
So it's like sometimes it's really good because you notice when it comes to relationships, I think that if you find somebody that have that team mindset, like on your level, like let's come together, we're a team. I'm talking about you come together day one and say, you know what, let's get this money. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and make these plans of what we trying to do. Now you ain't just got, because some men come together, they only got one thing in their mind. Sometimes you might think you got a lot in common with, but he might want you for just one thing.
One thing.
Or he might only like you or love you. You might have unconditional love. So it's always unbalanced. You feel me? So I think that if you find somebody that's willing to love you unconditionally, where it ain't about the physical no more, they just love you genuinely just for you. Whether you get sick, because we got to think ahead.
I look ahead and I think ahead because check out the mamas and them daddies and their grandmas. I tell people when you have kids, look at your grandparents. See what kind of grandparents you gonna have. See what type of family traditions, what type of belief, how was they raised.
Right.
Like, cause your kids gonna be with them at some point. So you look at that. So I look at like now, is you gonna be broke down and fucked up by the time you 50? Because I can't take care of no man when you're 50. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm just saying. I went into that face, girl. I've been there.
I know.
You think you should think about that.
And for a man, he gotta want to have that drive, like what you said earlier. He can't be jealous of you or feel intimidated.
Yeah.
Because it should be good that you can make more money, but that shouldn't.
Oh no, they don't want
deter him.
Right.
But here's the thing too, the way you do it now, because sometimes women will take a shot when they get mad.
See, I don't do that.
Say, you know what, the N word, you ain't blah 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 blah. You know, sometimes, cause see, men have feelings and emotions too, but they don't express it.
No.
Sometimes
y'all are so fragile.
we already feeling a certain way anyway, because guess what? Her chick, she bringing in $4,000-5,000 every 2 weeks, and we already looking like, God. Then that's when we start thinking mentally, because men really do have low self-esteem.
I know. Cause
see, even when it comes to school, it wasn't that many pretty boys in school. They got all that attention. A woman get attention when they hear all the way up. Oh, she beautiful, she cute, all of this Barbie doll stuff all the way up. Sometimes a man ain't even popping when he was in school, but when he get off and come back, now he all of a sudden popping now. So sometimes their egos and their self-esteem is so low.
Ego is like the weed of death. Your ego and your pride will kill you. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what a woman has, how she moves, should not make you want to verbally bring a woman down and continue to tell a woman, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this. Or I'm shout out to Tamar. I love you. I'm supporting you.
Hurt people.
I know her.
So what he gotta do is something within, because all he gonna do is keep doing it.
Yep.
And when you really look into their past, like this, how you'll know a lot with these dudes. Get them to open up about where they come from.
Yep.
They'll tell you some stories. You'll be like,
that's usually when I go that way.
I know.
That's so true though.
That's usually when I exit right.
Open up.
Yeah.
Because I look at the demographic of guys that I have dealt with. Because I'm trying to figure out, why do I deal with guys that shut down on me? Why do I, that is unattached? And then when I think about that back, because you ain't looking at that when you in it.
No.
Because you like brushing all that. You're like, oh, he good. Let me just, But I think about it. Every last one of them like has some type of problem.
Some kind of issue.
Some type of issue, and they have never
nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. Really, your whole life, like when we in the wilderness. Let's just keep it real. So every day, from some people holding on stuff from elementary school.
Yeah.
You always got something in the back of your mind, a moment that affected you. So today, all that molded you into this person. So it's like now. I just was talking about it. I'm like, dog, you really got to let all that stuff go and operate purity, like in pure.
Yes.
Like don't have nothing in your heart.
Yeah.
Like right now, I can know you look beautiful, and this go both ways. Or he handsome, but I ain't gonna tell you because I don't want to boost your thing.
Wow.
That's another spirit in me, ain't right? You got where I'm coming from? And it go both ways. A lot of women be saying they empower, but they really don't.
They're really not.
You can see it in someone's face and be looking them up and down, and I'm just like.
Well, that goes back to my book, and I don't mean to do it, but my very first prayer is, God, help me to deal with the enemy inside of me. But it's the inner you. That, because your outside can be good, but I'm just asking him to like just clear up all the debris and all the stuff that I've gone through when I was a child, because I'm no good to no one, not even myself, if I don't internally heal. But like you said, hurt people because I had put my stuff.
But I'm gonna say this too: the two things that I developed at a young age was because of things that happened to me as a child, and they are there now, and they are truly. Sometimes there's a hindrance to me when I'm trying to do certain things.